it was never no beef. It was a situation where my girl cousin got killed.
Yeah.
And a nigga, if you around that, if you even like promote anything with free him or any of that, I'm on your. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Lil Zay Osama has been on a roll this week, y'all, and he don't seem to care about anything anyone has to say in regards to whatever he's doing when it comes to social media. Lately, he's been in the blogs, which seem to be for all the wrong reasons, but according to him, he don't see it that way. It all started with his No Jumper interview, where he was asked certain questions and people feel he said a little too much, basically mentioning names and hoods that he shouldn't be mentioning in an interview concerning street situations that transpired. However, Lil Zay Osama would say that he don't care because people get on social media every day talking about who they unalived, when they unalived them, who got the most bodies, and etc. Somehow, people only highlight when he does it.
Hey, you just get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed it, where y'all killed them at, who y'all killed. Y'all talk about bodies every day, gang. Who spanking shit, who the savages. From interviews to on live to text messages to phone calls. As soon as I get on the interview, you feel me, and say, oh, he a snitch, he talking too much, he this, he that. You suck my your homies died. Get in the field. I don't even supposed to be talking like this on here, but I'm just telling y'all, gang. Stop DMing me, stop texting me, stop sending me shit. I don't give a fuck what I said in that interview. I ain't never snitched, they never told them. But all your friends is rats, though. All your friends is rats, though. All y'all niggas got.
Now, like I told y'all before, I think it's more so people hold him to a certain regard. So if you see the usual YNs rapping or talking about spinning blocks, catching hats, and etc., it's expected of them because majority either just don't know any better or they just want attention. But he's Lil Zay Osama. He's supposed to know better. I don't think he understood that part. So when he got on No Jumper and spoke on his watches getting taken, then told who took the watches, then spoke on him spinning their blocks the day he got caught with all the firearms, then proceeded to speak on the THFTP situation, people started looking at him weird. Then it came to the King Von situation. Lil Zay Osama decided to let the world know that he quote unquote pressed King Von over a situation concerning his baby mother's cousin. According to him, he was friends with someone who had something to do with his baby mother's cousin getting shot and unalived and was supporting him. According to Lil Zay Osama, at the time, he didn't care who you was. If you was friends or supporting that person, he basically wanted to smoke with you because that's the mind state he was in.
So he was mad on some baby mama, baby daddy in the crib together. They had their baby sitting right here. Plus he was pregnant with another baby by him. And he killed her. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where, like, if you around that, if you even like promote anything with free him or any of that, I'm on your. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, like, but Vaughn was telling me, like, bro, you know ain't nobody rooting for him. I understand what he did to your cousin and like that, but you know he all alone, he by himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to look out for him and at least help him get home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was his homie before any of it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's Vaughn homie. So he was probably trying to just help him get in a better situation, whatever the case may be. I ain't give a fuck at the time. I was ready to go to war, whoever about that. You get what I'm saying?
Some people believed him, but then you had people like us that felt even if you did call yourself confronting King Von, why bring it up now? If you never brought it up while he was alive, why bring it up while he's gone? It makes it a one-sided story, and Von isn't here to defend himself, leaving the world to only believe whatever narrative that Lil Zay put out there. But Lil Zay took it a step further and will let the world see the DMs between him and King Von to prove that he wasn't lying. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when he said he confronted King Von, I thought it was in person. Come to find out, it was over DMs. But anyway, we're going to get into the DMs between him and King Von, but before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. In the first slide, Lil Zay would say, quote, "Never said Von tucked his tail, and everything I said, I'll say if he was here. Where's y'all getting the narrative an N-word ever played with me from? Laughing emoji. I sent my love, said RIP, and Von top 5 in the rack. Stop D-sucking all you N-words and B-words. Any N-word promoted that BiteDown-ish, I said some facts. I don't pick and choose, I'm a man before I'm anything." Now, as far as the text messages go, Von is gray and Zay is purple. It'll read, quote, "On old game, hey, do me a favor, keep my little brother BiteDown name out your songs. That ish be fool. MF cousin, boy my blood, my family on Tay, boy shorty butt gon' die, he come home. MFs know what's up, this ish ain't nothing new. I don't know if you just found out or what, but MFs know what's to that ish on J Money. Well, you should keep that ish in the street gang for real. I'm trying to give him a bond. On O, I don't give no F what he did, but I understand how you feel, but ish, you know. Now you ain't wrong, it's just your songs be powerful and everybody listening to it, you feel me? It ain't about what you standing for or none. It's just how you presenting it. And you know how N-words is. They stand for ish. N-words don't F with my shorty. Now, I don't know what Zay was trying to hide, but you can see on top of the messages, he crossed something out, and then at the bottom, he put a caption over something. It could be him not wanting what he said put out there because it's a little too incriminating or something else. Who knows? But if you're going to show the messages, you might as well show everything. However, he captioned the text saying, quote, "Never diss Von, never said he ducked his ish, but I had to stand on anybody that's promoting free BiteDown. That's facts." Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, y'all. But from my eyes, it seemed like Von is the one that confronted him. It looks like he contacted Zay first and said stop putting his brother's name in his songs. Usually when you confront someone, you're supposed to initiate the conversation, right? So if anything, it seemed like Von is the one that confronted him, and he just so happened to stand his ground and stand on everything that he was saying. And that's cool, but that's not how he made it seem in the interview. In the interview, he made it seem like he was the one doing the confronting, and Von was just standing his ground. But I would say Zay did stand on how he felt, because despite Von telling him that it was his brother, he did still say that if he came home, that he was going to DIE. So I give him that. Now the next DMs, I don't know if this is a new thread or if it's a continuation, but it would say, quote, "Hey, I don't give no F what go on, bro. Don't say F my cousins Imani and Woogie, that's fam. I F with you. That ish with you and Tune, throw it out the window. I hollered at you and I hollered at him. That is dead. Y'all don't F with each other, don't talk to each other. That's how we gonna play it, cool? It should be no more arguing back and forth for neither side. Man, I don't know your people, slime, but ain't no N-word finna talk to me no type of way or none of that. Dude got me effed up on O, but nah, for sure." Then Lil Zay Osama would caption that as he would say, quote, "Tune say he was arguing with Von and Von dissed my cousins. Von say he did, so I got both of them on the phone after this convo and they squashed it. 100 emoji." Now, basically, it looks like both of them did have some type of respect for each other, at least enough to where nothing went left. It don't seem like either one backed down or anything, but they were cordial with each other and understood where each other was coming from. And you see how they had a conversation, right? I feel if a lot of guys had conversations like this, instead of being just so reactive and trying to get a name for themselves, there'll be less body dropping. Here we have it. Zay said one side said Von was talking about their cousin. Von said he didn't, but just think if that conversation was never had. Possibly these guys could have both did something to one another over a misunderstanding of something that didn't even happen. How crazy is that? Sometimes all it takes is a conversation and a lot of things can be resolved. Now on another note, like we stated before, this is just something that was better left unsaid. It didn't have to be put out for the world to know because it isn't the world business. Certain matters should remain private, especially something pertaining to the streets where actual people lost their lives. Why bring that to social media? Why name names? Why even talk about it, especially if the other party isn't here? I don't know. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.